Hey Grant, hope you won't mind me sending you this little video. I know that you and I are very busy with our daily situations, so this just seemed like a good way of communicating. After chatting with you the other day, I realized that I wanted to share some things with you of a personal nature. But I also realized that the chances of you and I sitting face to face are very slim at this stage. So I figured the next best thing would be this little video, which you can watch in your own time, and then you can decide whether to chuck it or keep it. You know, Ronnie and I had an amazing relationship as brothers, and I owe a lot of my upbringing to him. Many times he brought me back from the precipice of disaster, and always his motive was pure, and that was to see his younger brothers right. We had plenty of fun together and some serious times also. So I guess that's what forms the basis of my message to you today. I know that Ronnie would want me to share my heart with you in this time. So let me quickly do that. Many would say that you've been dealt a harsh hand in your current situation. But I see it, as you and I mentioned the other day, that everyone will leave this earth, and that's a certainty. You've just been given a timeline to work with, which, as we said, can be an advantage in order to get things arranged and settled. I believe that God is able to heal you, but I've also grown to understand that things happen to us for a greater purpose, which we don't unfortunately understand in the here and now, which often leaves us feeling critical or angry towards God, who at the end of everything actually knows what's best for our lives here and now. And it was really good to chat with you the other day, and I'm excited that you found a job where you're really happy. And I'm glad for you, because you deserve that. I'm also excited at the possibility that you and I may do some business together. And I'd be really blessed that you show me the ropes and help me invest in commodities around the world. I'd be equally excited if you would allow me to share some things with you about investing into the future life that you and I are going to. Either way, we can't lose. We'll know something of what to expect in the future, and if you in particular receive healing, you'll enjoy new opinions and expressions. The reason you spend hours at night chasing markets is because you want to invest in the future for yourself and for your family. And what a wonderful motive that is, just like your dad. I'm sure Sam and the youngsters know what a caring hubby and dad they have. But how about you and I continuing to look at our family's future here on earth, and then at the same time look at investing into a future where we all know that we're definitely going to. Our earthly investments will one day fade away, but eternal investments will last forever. Doesn't that make sense? Really, at the center of everything is a relationship with God. It's as simple as that. Today, there's so many opinions, doctrines, denominations, and so-called spiritual laws that it's very difficult to find the truth or the right path. And I know that when we meet the Lord one day, He will ask us just one question: do you know me? You see, there's a difference between knowing God and knowing about Him. He wants us to know Him personally and not just be filled with knowledge of which may or may not be correct. And it's exactly the same as any other relationship that we have. The more time we spend with people, the more we get to know them, and then the more we can trust them. And God is absolutely no different. How do we spend time with God? Well, not necessarily the way we think. Going to church or home cells and prayer groups is one way, and nothing wrong with that. But actually, our personal relationship with Him goes with us the whole time, 24/7. We can speak to Him anytime, all the time. And there's no need for structured situations. Structured situations are what I call religion. And that's different to a personal relationship with Him. See what I mean? Once we have that personal relationship with Him, it doesn't matter where we go or who we are in touch with. As long as then we're in touch with Him the whole time, sharing with Him our innermost feelings and thoughts. You may or may not know that I had the privilege of sharing with Ronnie on many occasions and actually baptized him in Durban. Later on, just before he became ill, he prayed out aloud at our house, and it was amazing. When him and I used to sing songs together with our guitars, worshiping the Lord. And it was then that I knew that he had a personal relationship with the Lord. And I'm confident of where he is now, and that you and I will meet with him again one day. And I look forward to that time, believe me. Well, my young nephew, I'm going to leave it at that. And I pray that you won't see this as me butting in or trying to force ideas onto you. But as I said, it was very deeply on my heart to share this with you. Not only because of my love for you, but for my precious brother Ronnie. And I know he loved you very much and always wanted the very best for you and Karen. So, I have a lot that I can share with you about investing in the next life, and it would be an honor for me to do so. I can send you my personal short little videos on a regular basis for a bit, or if you want to venture into something more detailed, we can set up a Zoom meeting on a regular basis once a week for a 6-week period. And I believe during that time you'll see some very interesting things, as I say, in that time. But please don't be pressurized. I won't be offended if we don't take this any further. I'll still do business with you as we go along, and that'll be wonderful. Anyway, you take it easy. Love you lots. Love to Sam and to your youngsters. We'll speak soon. God bless.